have a prophecy, and if you just hang on, I will explain to you all about what's going to happen. It's a prophecy for you, and this may take several forms, so if you listen out to the end, you'll understand a little bit better. But I have a prophecy that you are someone potentially in one of these situations that has actually become a widow, and you again, this is not something I can imagine like with my own mum, like her ever remarrying, that kind of thing, and she never did. But this is for someone who's become a widow and they are to remarry, because we've got Ruth 4, so it's a prophecy that you will remarry. And of course, divorce is not the right thing to do, but nobody is forced to be with anyone either. So you don't have to be a widow in this situation, but you will remarry. I was getting a confirmation. Ruth 3 came up as well. When I said, God, what happens if I do this video based on this and talk about this? Because it's not something that I have experience of, but this is a prophecy. Are you sure, in other words? And I got Ruth 3 detailing that this is important. So, in other words, and he said, Blessed be thou of the Lord, my daughter, for thou hast showed more kindness in the latter end than at the beginning, as thou followest not young men, whether poor or rich. So, again, like, I'm not following men in this, so I got that it was like, you're following God's advice, Vicky, to give this message to the person that's listening. So, yeah, this is what I've got. And yeah, I'm just like, really, really, like, how do I even talk about this? Like, I have no background in this whatsoever. But this is the message that's coming across for you. If you're aligned to me in God and this is your situation, although we're not going to have same exact situations if we're aligned to God, this is your situation, and it's saying that you will remarry. God, I pray in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, in my own name, that people's marriages are kept safe and well and protected, that they don't have to go out and remarry, that they shouldn't have to, but that where the situation is right, whereby, for example, that person's partner or marital spouse has passed on, or if it is a case of there was abuse or something not right in the actual marriage, that they must therefore become separated and divorced and annulled, then obviously therefore it can be okay for that person to remarry. Under all other circumstances, it's not right. The marriage should be preserved. So really important. But of course, it also says that people should be at peace. They shouldn't be forced to be together either. So this is a message about remarriage, particularly for widows. And I think that it is something you have to take to the Lord, you have to pray about, because you might have family that it might affect if you remarry. And you just need to pray for advice and guidance that is really, and it is really your word for you specifically. But that's what I have on that it is about remarriage, particularly for widows. Okay, God bless.